Hi, I think today is a good day to do a garden update. Um, as you can see, it's quite mess. It's a bit lazy. This is my. Is it? I think it's a cherry tomatoes. You can see they have. Actually, is I have planted 4 plants, and one of it died out, and the one you see here actually is from the so-called sucker. So sucker means like the little plants that grow from here, like this. So this one I take it out and then put it into a glass of water. Then it will grow root. So I saw another plant from sucker. So I'm not sure like it will have fruit, maybe. So one of the plants died out. I pull it out and I plant the sucker there. So it's left 3 plants. And because you can see the bottom leaves is all gone, is due to the due to something like this happened. So I just have to cut all the way. But it seems like they do it well. This is a PVC pipe, just to to hold them together. They start like fruiting for a while now, but it haven't turned red yet. Yeah, I don't know how long it has to wait. About 2 months now, but it's still not turning red. Later on, I will put some fertilizer for it. Let's see. Okay, it's been quite cold last week. It started to bloom. You can see it's a replant. This is also, it's not like dying out in a couple months time before, and it's come back. So as long as you don't throw it away, just keep water once a while, it will come back. And I think those are the iris from last year. Just wait and see how it's turned out. Remember the purple lavender? Last year is tall and skinny when this first plant, and this one you can see the nature of the lavender has been changed to like a crawler. It's quite hardy. If you don't put water, it will turn look like dying. But as long as you have water, it's come back by itself is very fast. Oh, my neighbor, very noisy. You can hear. They put themselves in the cage. That's why they try to open the cage right now. I have, you can see, when I show like this is lady's fingers, and oh, I have another fruit. Okay, I'm not sure whether to pick or not to pick. I think I will just pick it tonight and have it raw. Otherwise, it's very fast. Like they will got too old and not able to eat. Another tomato. This is bigger, so I have this supporter. My last year rosemary died out, So this is my new plant that I have to put 2 pots together, and you can see. Okay. Oh, what is this? I don't know what it is. I will put all this out and put it somewhere else and see what's the buds bring me. And those lavender is grown very well. I have planted 2 different type of lavender over there. One of it's like, you can see, die out. It's not suitable for my area. And the other one, before, is very small. It's just that much, like a quarter of it. Now you can see it has new bud. When I first planted, I trimmed off all the flower. Now it's time to trim some of it, so let it grow better and much bigger, and have to pull out some of the wild plants around, so will not take over the nutrition. So this is the other lavender that I've planted last year. Very fragrant, but I don't see any flower from this yet. Last week it's been very, very cold. It's under 7 degrees Celsius, and you can see, I think spring, winter is almost end, I think. Yeah, you can see this is the Madagascar jasmine. I have planted one from here and another from outside. Later I will show you the one from outside. See, a lot of new shoots coming out. It's not like dying like last couple months, and is coming back. My so-called blueberry, I think I have to plant another blueberry in order to, you know. This, when I purchased the roses, like this is the one. Okay, so I have bought 2. You can see with bigger pot, it's turned out is grow bigger. A smaller pot, even though it's breathable, and its turnout is not as big. Okay, so I will put it into a bigger pot in order for it to grow bigger. And also, because the flower is quite heavy, each shoot has like 3 to 4 flowers. And this stick actually is from I think it's the Thai basil, or like it's the basil stem. I just cut and put it and let it have a whole of it. I'm not sure whether like they have, why it is like this. Maybe the weather, like the plants don't, ow, you can see the needle, very thin, very painful. So I just put 2 basil stem for it to, you know, hold this position. Otherwise it's all out of the pot, like the flower is too heavy. This is my bay leaves. Actually it is in one plant. Before, when I purchased, it's about like a handful like this tall, and it's grow like this size, and I have trimmed it out and separate into 2 more pots. It has new shoots coming out, you can see, and this too. Before I put this over that corner, it seems like they like this area more. Just, you know, different. My roses from you can see some bees around the roses. A lot of flowers around here. So I try to put another supporter around here because that rose is like tipping over, and when you see when it's tipping over, it has new shoots coming up from the angle. So I think like when this from my partner fathers who's planted this roses years ago, and I think I think this is maybe a type of climbing roses. That's why when it tip over, it has different shoots on the side. But this is different, and I've fertilized it a bit, so it has a lot of blooms now. This is taro root. I try to just no soil, just rock, and see how it goes. Some leaves die out and new leaves come back. So this is my olives. So you can see it's a bigger now, about more than triple of the size. No fruit yet, but that's fine. I just love to look at it. You can see it's quite nice. This is the herbs. I will plant more herbs around, so not too boring of this pot. You can see my figs that I have eaten one, and one has died out somewhere, and this is not quite ready. And I have another fruit here. I think this one should be ready. I think, yeah, it's look like it's soft because it's sweet but not very big. You can see it's so tiny. I try to steady the camera. Let me put it on the side first. This is because of the rain and things, it's die out. Too much water. My lemongrass. Oh, the pumpkin. It seems like not doing well, but actually I just throw the seed over. Yeah. Anyhow, maybe give it a trim and see how it goes. My pandan. This is for sometimes when I cook Malaysian food. My curry leaves. I have another curry leaves on the backyard. So as you can see, I have pulls a lot of it. When I cook for it, actually it's very easy to to pull it out. You just choose the one you want. Okay, like this. So you just pull and twist, so the stick will just come out without destroying the plant, and then they will have a new shoot coming back. You can see from here. This one I have cut it out. Just what I said. Just turn it, and it has a new plant coming out. This is my lemon. Hopefully we'll have more fruit than last year. Hopefully it will grow better, but last week being very cold, I hope that it doesn't affect the fruit. This is my taro. So It's going well. I think I need a skimmer for my pond. Have just changed to water, and you can see it has like a slimy top of the surface of the water, like this side. I'll put the clips, like you can see I put also something like this. The reason is, let me show you the clips at the end of the video. So I need a skimmer or something to skim the outside of the surface of the pond. I think this is mulberry. I think I don't remember when I purchased it. So now it's looking great, but no fruit yet. Don't know why. Not even a hint of fruit. So I thinking whether this is a male tree. Oh, you can see. I just noticed a basil. This one last year, like when I trimmed it, I just lift this portion out. It's look like a waves. You can see fruit like that. I just leave it, so it's easy to pick when it's flower. So it's all grow back. Papaya from fruit. Let me see. This climbing rose is not doing well in here. Don't know why. Of course, it's grow a lot, but not quite well. I will see. Should I get another plant or give it another chance? Or you can see I put a pot here. I'm planning to repotting it. Yeah, and see whether I can save it or just forget about it and get a new plants to plant again. What else? You can see I have trimmed the longan, so-called dragon fruit. Because of the last year, the very strong typhoon, inside the tree have a lot of you can see a lot of hanging branches around inside, and the mangoes doing very well. You can see I keep, when they trim, I just ask them to trim outside of the fruit and leave another branch over there, so I can keep some like fruiting. And when this side of the tree start to have fruit, I will trim that tall piece off. The last couple months I can see fruit around already, and I have eaten some, and you can see have some quite a big one hanging over there. I must see whether I can. About my hand size, I think, the size of my palm. So that's my crystal bedroom. And actually I have another plant here. This is before has a palm tree like that, so I have taken them out because it's not really nice. This is, I remember, should be star jasmine, like Chinese star jasmine, and You can see it's like doing great, but no flower yet. So just leave it and keep watering and see how it goes. But I think I have to put more soil to cover it. You can see the roots coming out. Yeah. This is another side to look at my carport, my car. My old Alpha. It's been doing great. The performance still not bad. As how many years? 7, 8 or 8 years old, I think. Yeah. Oh, 9, almost 10 years old now. And I think I need to trim some of the branches out. It's too bushy. The airflow or something cannot completely go through the plant. Is not a good thing, right? Yeah, too much branches. Also fruit over there, and that branches there is because my father, he just turned 70 yesterday. He tried to climb up to pick the big mangoes without us notice. Okay, and he's oh, sorry. Out of focus. Okay, and he stepped on the branches. You can see it's broken because you can see how tiny that branches is, and he fall down from that tree, palm, and he hurt himself like the knee, and he's fine now. He's running around right now. To travel around China with my mother, and he likes to have like football. You can see a lot of birds here on top of the tree. You can see that? Oh, sorry. Those are those type of birds that's like, remember I said like the nets fall off from this tree from here. You can see spring. Even at night, they will live in this trees, and sometimes midnight I can still see them around. This is over the winter. I can see them. Some of it's getting quite fatty. They like wearing a Robin Hood hat on top of the hat. And the neighbor's side is still empty. Like, it's still no one living in these houses yet. I don't know why. But on and off, they have workers working on the renovating, like maintenance, I think. But still, I don't see anyone like open house or things like that. Maybe they're still not able to sell the house yet. So I have planted some jasmine here, and they have some roses, so it's a very fragrance corner. Roses and jasmine. So very easy to plant, right? You can see it's over the winter, so the jasmine doing great. I think I will just trim it a bit so that it's grow more bushier. And this last one still have some flowers, like yellow round bits of flowers, and it's fragrant. We call it mai zai lan. Okay. So this is from this plant from the oldies. I have trimmed all those off, remember? I think I have shown, and now there's all push up. See, like, because they've been living here for 10 years, that's why. Okay. And this is my another type of jasmine. You can see it was small before, just like the small plants that you purchase from the shop, and now it is doing great, right? And it has a lot of you know, the sign of flowers all around. Or new tips. You can see this one also start to have flowers after. You can see how hard I trim it, and it's grown back. And this is another Madagascar adjustment, and is because this side is not as sunny. The new shoots, you don't see new shoots like the other plants as much. Have some, but not as much new shoots from this plant. Yep. If I renovate, I will remove this gate and make it. I don't like the door to be like so small. I will open up into big size. This is my outside my kitchen. This is my Asian herbs, things like this is what you call tamarind? No, not tamarind. The very small green citrus, like we normally cook like in Malaysia, and some more curry leaves, ginger, some like this is from my father bring back from Malaysia, but I have to replant it. Yeah, not so great because it's too cold. You see that old tree? They've been trimmed once, and a lot of birds like hanging around. And my Christmas flower need to have a wash because you can see all dusty. Been very dusty because of the the tennis court, they have do the maintenance for a year now. It still haven't finished. And when they resand the floor it's very sandy out here. Yeah, so a lot of work to do. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.
Nah, boleh ya.有嘅，
佢嗰位有，嗱我就所以我要放多幾隻嗰啲係啊，
咪企唔到啊，
係
擔唔上嚟啊。
企唔到出邊嗰個圈啊。
可能食佢隻腳入去啊嘛，佢咪唔中意。
哎呀，所以你知點解我冇咗啦？
嗱，行埋嚟啦，
溝啦佢。
溝啦。
不過我覺得應該趕咗佢喎。
係啊，而家要趕啊。
咩啊爸？